8 best vegetables to clean your arteries and prevent heart attacks. Most of us used to push away broccoli, spinach, and other kinds of vegetables from our plates when we were kids. And even now as adults, many people would rather go out for a cheesy burger with a side of fries instead of a celery salad. Baked goods, sausages with our breakfast, hot dogs, and sodas all make for a great meal. And it helps that we have so many options easily available. And most of these are quite affordable. But are we paying for the price of these foods with our health? Let's do a quick health check. In the United States alone, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that around 800,000 people get a heart attack every year. You heard that right. And not only are these heart attacks lethal, but sometimes they also happen silently. And people never become aware of this heart attack because their heart still suffers from this damage. Because 1 out of 5 of these heart attacks are silent. So what can we do to lower our chances of getting a heart disease? Well, we can start by understanding how this happens. And that's simple. A heart attack occurs when a person's heart doesn't get enough blood, and therefore is unable to get sufficient oxygen and nutrients to function. If the heart muscles don't get enough nutrients, they are going to become weak and stop pumping. This means the rest of the body is at risk of not getting blood too. So what stops the blood flow to the heart? This usually happens when the coronary arteries that supply blood to the heart are blocked by the buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances. Now, what contributes to this buildup in the arteries? If your mind went to the processed meat, baked goods, and high-fat foods that we mentioned at the beginning of this video, you're absolutely right. Even though they taste delicious, not all the things we love are good for us. As it turns out, there's a reason our mothers used to make us eat our veggies, and we're here to remind you to add more vegetables to your diet. Not just because of their great nutritional value, but because of how useful they are in keeping the arteries clean. Today we're going to talk about 8 such vegetables that you should include in your meals to make sure your blood vessels remain free of any clots that can lead to a heart attack. So grab your pen and paper and start noting these down. Number 8. Broccoli. Remember when we said earlier that most of us used to push broccoli away from our plates? Well, it's time to put it back where it belongs. And by that, we mean in our meals. Broccoli is full of vitamins and other important nutrients such as fiber, potassium, iron, and manganese. But let's talk about what it does for our hearts. Just like many other cruciferous vegetables, it contains plant compounds called isothiocyanates, which help fight against oxidative stress in the body and also help in reducing inflammation, both of which can lead to a heart attack if not stopped. Broccoli also reduces the amount of cholesterol inside the body, so there's a lesser chance of a cholesterol buildup inside the arteries, which means unobstructed blood flow through clean and clear arteries, all thanks to broccoli. Number 7. Cauliflower. Just like broccoli, cauliflower also belongs to the cruciferous group of vegetables, which means that it also has an abundance of minerals and vitamins that are good for the body's overall health. The beauty of eating cauliflower is that it is free of cholesterol and fat, so you know that it's not going to contribute to the buildup of plaque. It is also a good food option if you're looking for anti-inflammatory foods, and when you're at risk of a heart attack, you should be looking for exactly that. The anti-inflammatory properties of cauliflower can help clear arteries and therefore assist in the uninterrupted flow of blood. Another fun fact about eating cauliflower is that it has a good amount of vitamin C, which has been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease in many studies. The best part is that you can easily add cauliflower to your salad by chopping it up into small pieces, and if you feel like making them taste more delicious, you can roast them as well. Number 6. Spinach. There's a good reason why Popeye ate spinach to get super powerful. And if it was good enough to encourage children to eat spinach, we think adults can also learn a lesson from Popeye. That's because spinach is packed with amazing nutrients that can help the body's overall health. But especially for our heart's health, spinach is one of those vegetables that contain a good amount of nitrates that can help the body produce nitric oxide, which can keep the arteries healthy by regulating blood flow. It would also interest you to know that an increase in blood levels of an amino acid called homocysteine can contribute to plaque buildup and can also cause damage to the walls of the arteries. This can be countered by folate, which helps in reducing the levels of homocysteine. And guess which food is full of folate? That's right, spinach. So maybe Popeye was not only brave and strong, but he was smart enough to eat spinach too. Number 5. Onions. This one may come as a surprise to you because the health benefits of onions aren't very well known to most people, which is useful for growing thick and strong hair, but the benefits of onions go way beyond their use in hair care products. A pigment found in onions called quercetin has been shown to cause the removal of cholesterol from arterial walls, preventing a buildup of plaque and improving the function of the cardiovascular system. Besides all this, onions are also rich in organosulfur compounds, which have been associated with reducing blood pressure and preventing inflammation, and therefore help in keeping arteries clean. Number 4. Kale. Another dark, leafy green vegetable that should be on your plate is kale because it is full of fiber, potassium, and folate. We've already talked about how folate helps prevent clogging in arteries, so when you can't get your hands on some spinach, you can always count on kale. Other than that, kale can also help in reducing the buildup of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL, in the body, which is also called bad cholesterol, and can therefore help in keeping the arteries clean from similar obstructions, making sure that the blood keeps flowing smoothly. Number 3. Tomatoes. Not only do tomatoes add color to your diet, but they also help clear out your arteries. The antioxidants present in tomatoes help get rid of harmful free radicals that increase oxidative stress, which has been shown to increase the risk of getting heart attacks. And that's not all a tomato is good for, because it also contains a special bioactive compound called lycopene, which does more than just help in giving tomatoes their bright red color. Lycopene has been found to have many amazing health benefits for heart health, such as its anti-inflammatory effect that helps prevent arteries from getting stiff. One study on mice that were fed a high-fat diet found that when these mice were given lycopene extract, the level of triglycerides and cholesterol in their blood decreased. Moreover, the buildup of plaques in their arteries was also significantly reduced. So the next time you think about skipping tomatoes in your salad, you should seriously reconsider. Number 2. Bell peppers. Bell peppers have amazing anti-inflammatory properties, and if you're wondering why that helps clean out arteries, let us explain to you the role of inflammation in plaque buildup. When there is a lot of inflammation, foam cells, which are a kind of macrophages, start to accumulate on arterial walls, and the result is a lipid core that eventually becomes a plaque. This can lead to a heart attack, but when you add bell peppers to your diet, you can fight this inflammation and clean out your blood vessels. Number 1. Beets. Remember when we talked about how nitric oxide can keep arteries healthy? That's because nitric oxide can help lower blood pressure and protect arteries from damage. Luckily, beets are full of dietary nitrates, which are good for heart health. Amongst the many healthy nutrients that beets contain, they also have a good amount of folate in them, which not only helps lower blood pressure but keeps the arteries clean. Another important pigment group that we think is worth mentioning are betalains, which possess numerous anti-inflammatory properties that can help fight chronic inflammation. This is helpful because chronic inflammation has been associated with causing blood clots, assisting in the growth of plaques, and ultimately leading to a heart attack. So here you go, a list of 8 vegetables that you can add to your meals to benefit from their super nutrient-rich profile, and clean out your arteries from all those fatty, cholesterol-dense deposits that have been slowly building up and are nothing but trouble for your heart's health. The best part about these vegetables is that they are easily available, are super easy to prepare, and can be made into a variety of recipes so that you can add them as much as you want in your recipes. If you liked finding out about these natural ways to clean out your blood vessels and like discovering similar content, look no further, because we're right here ready to do that for you. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel so that we can see you back here again soon.